The Cygnet Theater continues to offer 4 $2,500 scholarships to high school seniors who are dedicated to pursuing theater. And their Scholarship Day competition is almost upon us. To speak on that is Cygnet Education and Outreach Director Carlos Mendoza. Carlos, welcome back to KUSI. And in this era of tough economies where funding is being cut here, this, there, and everywhere, what you're doing is special because we must save the arts, correct?
Absolutely. I think you hit it on the nail that schools, the first thing to go right now is the arts, and Cygnet really, their mission right now is to create as many outreach opportunities into the community, and a lot of our initiatives have a lot to do with that.
Well, let's speak to the competition. Tell us about it.
Well, the competition, each school in the San Diego community vets about 3 to 6 of their students. Then we send teachers into each school. They do a 90-minute workshop. Each kid presents a song and a monologue, and then from there we pick 1 to 3 students then move forward into the Cygnet Scholarship Competition, which will be Monday, April 7th.
I work around young people a lot. I'm always amazed at how talented they are, seemingly without any training. It's just a gift inside them. They were hit with a talent stick. Do you find the same in your world?
Oh my gosh, yes. I have to tell you, we started this initiative last year, and we saw almost 50 some students last year. We saw 50 some students again this year. And these seniors going to college, I'm telling you, I was talented at when I was, my 16, 17, but nothing like that. We've seen some just incredible talent. And a lot of these kids are going to be going to a musical theater or a theater program in the nation, and the scholarship stipulates that you have to be going to a conservatory, a college, or a university. So from those 55 students that we saw, we only were able to move forward 17 students, and only 4 get to win the scholarship of $2,500.
So to say this, it's not an understatement to say the competition is fierce. It's pretty intense.
Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely.
Do we have that graphic of the schools that are participating? Is that available to us, or did we not? I guess not. Like some of the schools participated: East Lake, Chula Vista, Scripps Ranch, Westview, La Jolla, Canyon Crest Academy. There you go. A lot, or I guess so. A lot of schools are involved, right?
Oh my gosh, a lot of schools, and a lot of these schools also perform at the Broadway San Diego Awards, which is also it's also an education initiative. So again, it's really wonderful to see that the San Diego community is truly pulling together, and that Cygnet is really adding to that to be able to not only give students a scholarship, but we also have the initiative where this year we wanted to give them a summer job. So when they were auditioning to be part of the scholarship, now we're giving them an outreach opportunity so they have a job with Cygnet Theater this summer.
Themselves. So we talked about the competition. Who are the judges? Are you a judge?
The judges, I'm the host. I'm the host of the show, but we have Sean Murray, who is the artistic director, James Saba, who is also an actor in town, but also has worked with Junior Theater and is currently working now with Cygnet Theater, and Catalina Maynard, also an actress and educator in town. Those are the three. Obviously, I have some input in what happens that day.
Now, is the field set, or can kids still apply?
No, that's it. It's already closed. We have those 17, and hopefully the community will come out and support. We are charging this year $15 for adults and $10 for students. And again, this money is being raised to support the Cygnet Scholarship.
It's pretty reasonable, if you ask me. That's for as much entertainment as you're going to get.
Well, yeah, and you're going to get truly entertained. You're going to see incredible kids performing incredible monologues and singing their butts off.
So, what's your message to the young actors and actresses and singers and songwriters out there? Some people, if you're not in sports, you're not in the cool club. I would argue that being in the theater is just as cool. Well, it's still teamwork, is it not?
It's absolutely teamwork, but the thing that we're trying to teach not only students is there has to be buy-in in the arts, because it's not just about becoming a performer. You have to understand that theater gives you social skills, it gives you reading skills, it gives you social skills, it gives you writing skills. It gives us so many tools to truly go out into the world and be truly successful. So that's why I think the arts is truly important.
I was the crocodile in Peter Pan.
You were?
Yep. So we're going to wrap this conversation up. Tick. Tick.
You're hired.
Tock. Delaney, tick.